Hey guys, welcome to Living in the Palm Beaches. My name is Nicole Stanbra, and I'm so excited to show you this brand new construction home in PGA National. Let's go take a look. If you're ever wondering why a home is priced the way it is, even within the same neighborhood or community, a lot of times it has to do with the interior upgrades into it, as well as when it was actually constructed, like how old the actual home is. So we're in a neighborhood called Barclay, which is in PGA National. It's a large development and it's a subdivision within PGA. This home happens to be brand new construction. It's actually located in a community that's very established. It's been here since the 80s. But what happened, a little background on this home, was that there was a fire about a year ago that was sparked from a water heater in the garage. So the owner literally demoed the entire home to the slab. So a home that was originally built in the 80s was now reconstructed to be a 2023, 2024 home. So new construction homes that are built have to meet different codes, and that a lot has to do with the hurricanes and the storms that we have here in South Florida. So since 2005, when the major hurricane Andrews came through, a lot of construction and coding was upgraded to be able to meet and withstand hurricane force winds. So because of that, there are no more homes that are built as frame construction. They all must be built with concrete block, or as we call it, CBS construction. So this home here is CBS construction and it was brand new, but in addition to that, it was completely built from the ground up, which means new electric, new plumbing, not just the fixtures and the appliances, but the actual pipes that are run from the water main on the front street all the way through the home. So every new faucet, every new plumbing is all brand new. So it's beyond meant to code. So one thing to notice is that all of these windows, the sliding doors and the front door are all impact rated windows, which means they are able to resist hurricane force winds. This is a huge upgrade and a huge expense and cost when it comes to building homes. So not only do these hurricane windows and doors actually give you peace of mind knowing that you're in a safe environment if a storm comes through, but they also muffle outside noise. So in fact, if you follow me this way, these sliders open up to the back patio of this home. Right behind that is actually a fairly busy neighborhood street within the community. You'll see a lot of trucks going through, lots of cars, and right behind there is actually the turnpike. So within the home, you can't hear anything. It's completely silent, like quiet. But if we step outside, just by opening these windows, you can hear the road noise. So step outside with me. So on a windy, breezy day like this, maybe you don't hear it as much, but when it's quiet, hear it. When the weather's still, you can still hear all that road noise. Semis coming through, it's loud out here. So what a lot of our clients have done when they have outdoor spaces that are a little noisy, they either get like a water feature, sometimes they have a little waterfall, something that just gives you that white noise and kind of fades out the car noise out front. So this courtyard's really nice too, because it's very private, and it also has this retention wall here, which acts as a fence and offers some privacy, but also does reduce the noise a little bit. But as you can see, you have your own private space here where no nosy neighbors can look in, and it's just beautiful with all new landscaping. So this is a really nice way to be minimalistic with your landscaping and design, but still creating a space that's usable for entertaining, barbecues, and just hanging out with family and friends. So there's all different window and door manufacturers out there that do impact windows, but there's certainly some that are better than others. This home happens to be one of the higher lines of impact doors and windows that came throughout. To give you an idea of what that cost, for a home this size, you're probably looking around $50,000 just for new windows, sliders, and the door. In fact, front doors can go for upwards of $10,000 alone. So that's a huge thing to factor when you're comparing a home that's older or that needs to be renovated versus a home that's brand new construction, move-in ready, right? So larger homes easily can be upwards of $90,000 to $100,000 just to replace your windows and doors. Some homes, instead of having impact windows, they can still have accordion shutters or panel shutters, which are those aluminum style corrugated metal sheets that you have to bolt on. A little time consuming, not the easiest thing to have to deal with, but this, knowing that you can simply just lock up and not have to worry about something, is major. Also, not only does it help muffle the sound, but it helps with your insurance policy. So your premium will actually be lower when you do have storm protection on all of your windows and doors. That's a huge bonus. So two things that people don't always factor into the equation when it comes to new construction are these additional costs that come after you close on a home. Number one, window treatments. Most new construction homes are not going to have window treatments for their windows and sliding doors. So you're gonna wanna factor in any additional costs for drapes or blinds or whatever you wanna use to cover up your windows. The other thing to keep in mind is most new construction homes do not have their closets built out. So come take a look. Huge, great space in here, but you're gonna wanna factor in the cost to either do California closet built-ins or those simple wire racks. So when you get new construction, you get a new roof, and that's major. When it comes to the cost of building a new home, the roof trusses, and the actual material used to create and construct the roof is a huge cost. So these types of roofs here can easily go from anywhere to $50,000 to $70,000 to replace. So between new roof, sliding impact windows, doors, and windows, that's a couple $100,000 right there to get something that's move-in ready and total peace of mind, nothing that you need to do to renovate. And this is why a lot of my clients go the new construction route, because they don't want to have to do the renovation project. They don't want to have to find a contractor to an area that they're not familiar with, and they don't want to have to wait, which could be years. So finding something that's move-in ready with all the boxes checked makes total sense. But let's talk about the numbers. All right, so a home that is a new construction, this happens to be a 3-2 single family home, right around 1,800 square feet. This is priced at $475 a square foot, which equals right around $770,000. Now, there have been other homes in the same street, in fact, which have sold closer to $740,000 to $750,000. But here's the thing. They were homes from the 1980s. And even though they may have been updated on the interior beautifully to meet today's trends and style, it's still older bones. It's still constructed from the 80s, where builders were different, contractors were different, codes were different, and just the simple way homes were constructed were different compared to today. So it's something very important to note that even though you might see a comparable sale in a neighborhood, you have to pay close attention to what was actually done that affected the structure of the home. So brand new roof, brand new windows and doors. Sure, this home is beautiful, right? You have a gorgeous kitchen, which is definitely the eye grabber or the attention grabber for a lot of home buyers. But when we talk as real estate professionals, we want to make sure you're in a home that has good bones, that doesn't need a lot of maintenance, and that's move-in ready and gives you peace of mind knowing that you're not going to have to replace a roof in the next 10 years. So if new construction homes are more your style and you don't want to deal with a headache of building or renovations, definitely comment below so I can share some free resources and communities that are brand new, move-in ready.